Are we going to get through this one, with the jowls and everything?
Well, probably.
You think so?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a good chance.
We're on location, and not just any location, one of the best locations all summer long, Saratoga County Fair. And joining me is the executive director, a good bud of mine, Kevin Veitch. Hello, Kev.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, pal. Good to see you.
Good to have you here.
And thank you for inviting us here.
Yeah.
This is a lot different than sitting in a studio,
It is,
right?
it is, except there's no air conditioning here.
Which we're about to find out,
That's
right?
right.
Okay, but we like the backdrop.
Yes, we do. Yes,
Do you live here?
Sometimes, 6 days out of a year.
I bet you do, 24/7 too, I bet.
Pretty much.
Right? It's 178th year for this fair. I think if I'm doing the math correctly, that outbeats Saratoga Track. It outbeats just about every fair in the country. As usual, an assortment of all kinds of activities for the family. I got to tell just a quick story before we get into what's coming this year. Is my wife and I were here. We stayed too long, which is the usual thing, right? You come in and say, "Oh, we'll stay a couple of hours," and then we're here like 9 hours, and it got dark. And we couldn't find our way out of here. And I'm walking around, and I passed by this cabin 4 or 5 times before my wife said to me, "You know what? I think we're lost."
I think you're walking in circles.
Exactly right. And there's a good reason for it, is that you can't take in all of the activities. I got to start with some of the things that you just don't see every day, like the mutts. What's going on with these
the Marvelous
dogs?
Mutts. A great show. They're putting on performances where they're doing agility and they use the pools. So
they jump over
They
them.
jump. Well, they jump into them actually. They throw the frisbee and they actually jump for distance, like you see in the competition.
I do that,
Well, yeah, we all jump for somebody.
Yeah, that's right. I want to go to Ninja Experience. This is one that I had to take a second look at because I'm thinking of the TV thing.
Right.
And that level of athlete is insane, right?
Yeah, and these guys are at that level, but they do more demonstrations to show you the kind of things they do. But they do performances, and they'll do, there's things that they want to show you that they're capable of doing, which is pretty exciting.
Now, unfortunately, you got a lot of responsibilities here during those days, so you can't be Grandpa Cratchit.
No.
But I heard that there was kind of a relationship there.
Yeah. We're close.
We're close. That's what I thought. Tell me about Grandpa Cratchit. It's a puppet, right?
Cratchit is a puppet that actually drives around in a vehicle, giving advice to young people. As he drives around, and eventually he gets them over to the stage, and then he does a real performance there. But it's more for the younger generation.
It's so cool. We brought our granddaughters, and one thing is coming back this year that what was really something was this butterfly experience.
Yeah, that seems to be everybody's favorite,
isn't
too.
it? Yeah.
You get into that cage, and there's butterflies flying all over the place, and they're landing on you, and they give you the sticks that have the feed on it, so you can capture them a little bit and look at them closer and take pictures.
Well, that up close and personal thing, which you do get if you go through any of the pavilions or the farm animals, of course, because it's a county fair. So there's all kinds of prizes for the best farm animal and stuff. You can tell that I don't know what I'm talking about here, but that's not a surprise. But we went around and looked at all those animals, and for a lot of us, being up close and personal to a lot of those farm animals, like the first time.
Yeah.
But when you're in that butterfly cage, it's really amazing because you really get to see them, and they're right
close.
there.
Yeah, and the beauty of them. Yeah.
Seriously cool. The lumberjack thing, the ladies coming back again, the axe women?
Sorry.
They're probably not coming back because of you. You realize that?
Well, I'd like to think that, but I think it was more because of you.
And you might be right about that, too. But we do have the lumberjacks, right?
We do have lumberjacks,
Yeah, good.
Same thing. Paul Bunyan this time. It's a Paul Bunyan lumberjack show. So they'll do the rolling on the wood and the axe tricks and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I got news for you. You think about an axe and you think, oh, okay. You either think a horror film or you think of somebody who really knows their way around the woods, right? You should see what these guys do with an axe. It's really something.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the guy that throws the axe, and it's like perfectly
right on.
You're right on. Yeah.
You don't want to be sitting there with an apple on your head, though.
No, you don't. One of the things that we got to talk about is music, of course.
Oh yeah.
Because you always bring in just a really interesting cross section of music. Skeeter Creek coming back?
Skeeter Creek's coming back.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, they're a popular one.
Oh yeah, real popular. Shades of Grey?
Shades of Grey. Yeah.
No kidding. Oh,
We're really
batting
excited.
1,000
We're
here.
really excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you also just found out recently, which I don't think is on the schedule, is that you got a real special guest coming in for opening act for that, right?
That's right. Madison Vandenberg's coming in. She's going to perform from 6 to 7, warming up for Shades of Grey.
Right.
We're excited.
Oh, you might hear a little noise in the background. That's what happens around the fair here. So they're busy bringing in all kinds of tents and all kinds of stuff. Bouncy Bounces, I think, is this guy.
Probably.
Right? And by the way, if that name Madison, and you're thinking, where did I hear that name before? We're talking American Idol, right?
American Idol.
Right.
Yep.
Wow, that's really something.
Capital District's favorite.
Tickets are like $12. If you go to Stewart's beforehand, it's $10. Rumor has it that Look TV's Facebook page has a couple of tickets all their own.
Yeah.
That was nice
That's
of you.
good. Well, it helps, doesn't it?
Well, you know what? We launched the thing. The first day we launched it, we had like 7,000 hits.
Oh,
So
that's good to
apparently the
hear.
fair is just seriously, it's just a serious event to go to in an entertaining way, if that makes any kind of sense to you. I stumbled on that because I don't want to leave this interview without mentioning Jeff.
Jeff.
We just talked about all the music. Jeff Townsend, a very close personal friend of both of ours, met with a very untimely death last year. And in tribute to Jeff, they're naming the Music Pavilion in his honor. And we'll be there for that ceremony, by the way. And how fitting is that, by the way?
I think it's perfect.
So do I.
For all the things he's done here, and music was always his passion.
Oh, music was always, I always remember him talking to some of the guys who were helping him set up the sound going, it's not loud enough. Will you guys turn it up? This kind of sounds like Jeff, doesn't it, really? Yeah. Saratoga Fair, Tuesday, which is July 23rd to the 28th. So you only got like 5 days. 23rd, Tuesday's the 23rd, right?
That's correct.
Good. Okay. Tuesday's the 23rd. Get here so you can come back, because the one thing you're going to find out, like my wife and I found out, is that you can stay, but you want to come back. And if you stay too long, you may not find your car. Well, it's great seeing you, Kevin.
Same here.
And just
Thanks
really,
for coming. We appreciate it.
Oh, you're totally welcome. Don't forget, Tuesday the 23rd, I think to the 28th, Saratoga County Fair. Then see this interview again. You can head to our website, looktvonline.com. Do you speak bovine?
I did when I was younger, but it's been a while.